Beware.
Of what?
Beware of those who falsely profit.
Like you?
Beware of those who push limitations, who push rules, who cage her in and who cage her power, who limit her power and who dare limit her abundant power and her abundant reach.
Have you thought about how maybe you are the one limiting her power?
She will continue to relay her message. She will continue to share her wisdom.
Yeah, Oshun would continue to do all of that, regardless of whether or not you say it. I just don't think if at all she wants to tell us that that's what she would be doing or is doing, that she's going to want to pass that message through you.
Your entire life, it was about shedding skin. Your entire life was about shedding skin. It was about shedding skin. Oh.
Maybe just stop talking.
There's a creator on here not only claiming to channel Oshun, but is grouping her with all these other spirits from different cultural backgrounds. Different cultural backgrounds that she doesn't realize come from Africa. You claim to be channeling Greek spirits, but don't understand that the Greek correspondents are of the planets. You claim to be channeling Kemetic spirits, but do not realize the Kemetic system itself started in Africa. It's like people look at Egypt and look at the people there and they don't see African, but whether you see it as African or not, it's African. Yes, the Kemetic spirits are not closed, but we should treat them that way. And then you want to throw in the Morrigan, Hecate, just in that mix. You think calling these with tarot cards is gonna work. It really baffles me. And then the people that don't know no better, they under your comments, oh my God, I've been feeling this. Oh my God, I've been having dreams about rivers and streams and honey pots. I don't know who the you think you're calling on. But I promise you, it is not Oshun. It is not Ampu. Poseidon. You call him Poseidon. Hang it up.
So I came by this video and I was like, who is this person? I went to the comments to try and see if anybody is talking about their name or tag them. And, I found her. And, yeah, this is her. I went through her page for a while. I came by some very interesting videos. So let me tell you, buckle up. See, these people that are doing these spiritual things on TikTok is starting to get out of hand. Their lives are crazy. They need to be stopped. So she said she has a message from Oshun.
So I do have a message to relay from Oshun.
Of all the gods, Oshun was the one that she said she has a message from. Okay.
So I do have a message to relay from Oshun. And if I'm shaking, it's just because you guys are seeing me work through a trauma wound head on. So we are going with it, but I am so happy to be feeling her energy. Like, you have no idea how much, like, telling her no was heartbreaking, and I'm so happy to be feeling her energy. Oh, okay. So
how did you get the message? Maybe she would share. Let's see. Because me, I'm very curious. How were you able to contact Oshun? I want to know who first made contact. Did she try to look for Oshun? Not that I think she would ever be able to find Oshun, but let's go by what she's saying and what she believes, right? Who first made contact? Was it you or was it Oshun? I want to know. But let's see if she would share in the video.
I'm hearing that this is for a young collective. This is for a young collective. And this doesn't mean that it's for a young collective in age, it's a young collective in awakening. It's a young collective in their awakening. A young collective in your pursuit of your awakening. And she's showing me there's like a star that she's putting, there's a lake, there's a flow, and there's a star that she's putting, a gold star that she's putting inside of the water, and the water just transformed completely into gold and into stars and into light. And it just completely flows. And they're showing me kind of like you know, Willy Wonka. Like it's the energy of Willy Wonka that
Willy Wonka. Seriously? A Willy Wonka. Okay.
like it's the energy of Willy Wonka that you go in and it's like all magical, it's ethereal, it's magical, it's enchanting. There's that energy of enchanting. And she's showing me there's like the boat, and it's like there's people around you though. You're surrounded by people.
Notice how very vague all of the things she's saying is. And here I'm like, okay, what is the message? Okay, but then maybe the message is coming. If you be patient. Yeah, let's be patient. It's coming in the front.
And those people, they're bringing you onto the boat. It's like they're bringing you onto the boat, but you're a life size. You're very big compared to the smaller beings. Literally like Oompa Loompas. Like Willy Wonka is very significant here because I'm seeing literally like 155 on the time. Literally Oompa Loompas that are small and you're like big, and they're putting you on the boat and going onto a journey. There's this journey that is being shown here. There's like this path that is being given. It's the rebirth. Oh, it's the rebirth. The young awaken. It's because you're going through another rebirth. You're awakening again. You're awakening again. You are awakening again to your power. You are awakening again to your being. You are awakening again to who you are.
She's literally just winging it. And it's crazy to me that people are believing this ish. There are thousands of them in her comment section. I think these people are basically just preying on the emotions of people, saying random things like, yo, I see you right now experiencing an awakening. The entire world right now, I would say, is experiencing an awakening. Saying things like, oh, you're probably depressed right now. You are not sure what's happening in your life. There's a lot of people that's depressed right now. Oh, you just lost your job and you are feeling like, you know, things are not going your way. And you are not sure where to go from here. People lost their jobs today. People lose their jobs daily. So somebody is definitely going to relate to that. These people are just like throwing things out there, hoping that it will stick. Just saying random things, throwing them out there into the universe because somebody is definitely going to relate. Somebody somewhere. And you go into the comment section and you find people saying things like, oh my goodness, I feel like she knows me. I feel like she sees me. That's literally me right now. Of course, it's literally you right now because she's talking about random things that human beings experience. It's not because she has any psychic ability or Oshun sent her any message. And I'm still here to find the message, by the way. And I hope she's going to tell us the meaning of this message because, messages have meaning. And she's being very cryptic and vague and just saying random things. So maybe she would translate. I'm hoping there'll be some translation at the end here, but, we'll find out. But the fact that people are falling for this issue is crazy. These are people get scammed.
You are awakening again to the channels that you receive through your awakening. Interesting. I'm seeing a pear. There's a tree, a pear tree. But it's like as you're going on that journey, it's like it's going like this, but I'm seeing her like she's behind you and she's watching. There's like wolves in the trees and she's just watching, and she's behind you and she's protecting you as you're going down that path. You're going somewhere though. Where are you going? You're going somewhere. And on the boat, I'm seeing you, you're removing your clothing. You're removing your clothing to put in another clothing. Oh my God, okay. Whew. You're removing the clothing. So through this rebirth, as you're awakening to your higher power, as you're awakening to a bigger power, you're awakening to a rebirth, to a new version of yourself completely. You're awakening to new likes, new dislikes, to new everything. Everything about yourself is changing as you're shifting through that. Like I'm seeing literally the water you're going, and then there's like these red drapes that are opening, and behind it there's a huge castle, bro. Like there's a huge castle that you go in and there's people that are waiting for you, and I'm seeing like the Great Gatsby energy where they're waiting for you. There are people that are waiting for you specifically here. The authentic you. The reason why you haven't met 355.
What is 355? What is that?
The reason why you haven't met your soul tribe yet, and you haven't been aligned with your soul tribe yet, or with that union, was because you were not yet fully tapped into your awakened self, into your most authentic self, and into this version of yourself. This version of yourself is gold. this version of yourself that you're walking into. And I'm seeing until like mid-June, and I'm seeing like until mid-June, there's going to be a push to go more and more to release the wounds, to release the parts of you that are not authentic, for you to be able to remove, like it's like removing the layers to allow the gold inside of you to be shown to the people, to allow the gold of you, the gold energy inside of you to be shown and to be shared to people.
This is how they start. The next thing you know, they're talking about how visit my website if you want one-on-one consultation, or one-on-one, what they call this, when they try to read your palm to see your future, or your, know what your destiny is about, or what your mission in life is, or try to consult the spirits or whatever. They'll start talking about click on the link on my bio and visit my website, and they start charging for that. Things like this on the internet is basically like a business idea. They start doing these things and play with the minds of people, and that's how they get their money. And I'm not saying that's what she's doing for legal purposes. I'm just saying generally, from what I've seen on the internet, people who do these things, like, very shady. I catch them on live sometimes and I'm like,
bro, what are you talking about, man?
And people will be writing their names on in the comment section as the live is going, just be seeing names Vicky, James. These people drop their names in hopes to catch the attention of this spiritual person so they can, read their cards and tell them about their future. Relying on a random person on the internet to tell you your future, that is crazy. You will legit find people dropping names of their spouses, asking these people online to check for them if their spouse is cheating on them, or if their partner would propose soon. And then these people will just start saying things, and the comments believe them. And it's scary for me when I think about the fact that now these people, based on what they have said that they found spiritually, that these people are going to take their words verbatim and start living accordingly. Do you know how dangerous that can be? Like, I get it. This life is hard, is a mystery, crazy things are happening, people are scared, people don't know what to do. People are worried, but that don't mean that you should start taking the words of a random stranger on the internet, believing everything that they said about your situation that they have no idea about, because they opened a few cards. Now they know about your situation and advising you based on that. That's crazy.
And this is when you're going to meet your soul tribe. This is when you're going to be connected to your soul tribe. This is when you're going to be connected with people that know what to do with this gold energy inside of you. And I'm seeing literally a party.
Notice how materialistic everything she's talking about is. Gold, mansion. And in all of this, she's saying that it's Oshun that inspired this message. This message is from Oshun. I don't know much about African traditional religion because I was born into Christianity. But I know this much. The gods in African traditional religion, they don't care about gold and mansions.
And she's getting me to a meditation for part 2. Okay, I know exactly. Okay, we're going to go to part 2.
Oshun wants you to do a part 2 on TikTok. Here's the part 2.
So I'm smiling because last time I didn't do that, and I promised you guys that I will continue to fight for my channel for Oshun, and there's messages that want to come out, and they've been coming out from Oshun, but I'm pushing again, like I'm doing the same thing basically, where I'm not putting her name, and I want to stop doing that. I'm not doing that anymore. There is a message from Oshun given the whole situation that is happening right now, and I will use her name proudly because I am proud of who I am with her by my side. I am seeing her. I've seen her today all day. She's been by my side all day as people spewed hate on my comments, as people pulled people together, literally went on lives telling people, everybody go into that person's comment section, where people anyways, like, threatened my life and said I will grab popcorn to wait and see you die. Like,
just to be clear, I'm not for the culture of sending people to people's page to go hate on them and be nasty towards them in their comment section. That's not something I'm for. I never promote that. Like nobody deserves to have to experience any of that.
It's comments like that that is just, you see on which scale of earth they are, and I'm done giving them power. I'm done. So there is a message from Oshun, given this entire situation, given everything that is currently happening with her, and why is it happening? This is where it's basically going to. It's why this is happening, and why specifically at that level. Why is the clash coming? And it's power, it's power, it's power, it's power from caging in Oshun.
Who caged that in? Who?
It's power, power, power. This is all I keep hearing. It's power from caging her in. She gives power. She gives power, and they're caging her in. They're caging her into a cage. They are caging her in, and she is being freed. She is being freed. She is being released. She is being released. For more energies to tap into her, it is important as she comes towards you, because she will continue to come. She will continue to relay her message. She will continue to share her wisdom.
Yeah, Oshun would continue to do all of that, regardless of whether or not you say it. I just don't think, if at all she wants to tell us that that's what she would be doing or is doing, that she's going to want to pass that message through you.
Her abundance, her prosperity, her power of creation. She will continue to tap into the energies of many. It is important not to fear. It is important to stay open to her energy as you open your heart space to the abundance of her creation. As you open your heart space to the abundance of your power, to be able to create from your power source. She is here to relay the message of power that you hold within you, of power from the heart space, of power of creation, of power of being, of power of who you are in your divine femininity. Beware.
Of what?
Beware of those who falsely profit.
Like you?
Beware of those who push limitations, who push rules, who cage her in and who cage her power, who limit her power, and who dare limit her abundant power and her abundant reach.
Have you thought about how maybe you are the one limiting her power? Because here you are talking about how she's been in a cage. Maybe you are the one caging her.
Beware of the people in your life that try to cage your power, that put rules and that cage your being. You are the creation, you are the creator, you are able to create, and you are able to use the power, alchemize that power from within you to be able to create everything that you desire around you. You are protected, you are protected. Stand proudly in your truth, stand proudly in your authenticity as you create the beings around you, as you create the abundance around you from the power of the creator, from the power of the divine femininity.
I must say, though, I love her glasses. The frame. I used to like big frame glasses.
From the power of the abundant femininity that was and is being caged for centuries, that is now being released, that is now being shown, that is now being portrayed, that is now being put out. Beware of false prophets. Beware of masculine energy caging in the divine feminine energy. As we shift into a new world, as we shift into this new energy, into this new timeline, where creation is abundant, where creation is free, where creation is prosperous, where everything and everybody can tap into that creation. Beware. Release the limitations, release the cage, release anything that is holding you down from your power, that is holding you down and is holding your femininity, the power of your femininity, the power of your power. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, the performance was beautiful.
I'm so happy that I relayed this message because I felt it within me and I wanted to relay the message just from myself, but it needed to come out from her channel. There is a new world that we're opening. There is a new world. If I have to be the scapegoat for it, let it be. I will be the scapegoat. I don't give a shit anymore. The power is absolutely beautiful, and I want everybody to be able to tap into that power, to tap into the power of creation, because Oshun is absolutely amazing when she taps into her power. When she taps into the power of prosperity, when she helps people, she is absolutely amazing. And keeping her caged, keeping her abundance caged, keeping her prosperity confirmation here caged. 555. Keeping her authentic self caged is no longer allowed. Congratulations on this new timeline that is about to open up for you. I love you.
And there's more on her page, but because of time, I'm only going to play one. This particular video is crazy, but let's go. See what I was saying earlier. She has on this video, captured on there at the top left corner, reading available at this website or this page, whatever.com, link in bio. Trust me, the readings are not free. This is a business. Let's just get that clear.
Just like the snake, you are shedding your skin to be reborn as a new being. Woo! I'm seeing pigeons, bluebirds, cardinals as well are very significant here. Something about a flower pot. I'm seeing something about a bong, but like a colorful one. Like something with colorful lines on it. Something about a street market or a beach market as well is coming through here. Something about a craving. Maybe you have a craving to smoke.
See what I'm saying? They just be throwing random-ish into the universe. Just saying it because it would hit somebody. A lot of people have a craving to smoke because a lot of people smoke. Of course, somebody who smokes is going to relate to this, and we have millions of people who smoke.
Like to smoke za, like something, like there's something about a craving to smoke. There's a craving to smoke. I'm seeing something about a Ferrari as well.
So in the first video, she spoke a lot about gold and mansion. Now there is a Ferrari.
F1 is significant. Maybe you went to the F1, but I'm seeing the F1 in Monaco specifically here. I'm seeing the Festival of Cannes. And I'm hearing it's like there's something about a new era. There's a new era. You've been prepared. You've been prepared to walk into certain rooms with confidence. Ooh. Ooh, thank you. Ooh. Hi. Okay. You've been prepared to walk into certain rooms.
The cards are out.
With confidence, as if you belong there. There are certain rooms that were prepared for you from a very young age. They were from your lifetime, from your soul contract. They were prepared for you. Those rooms, those situations, those opportunities were prepared for you from your birthright. But because of the karmic debts that you had, because of the certain wounds that you had and that you held from your family lineage as well that you needed to release first, you were not yet ready to walk into those rooms. So your entire life was a preparation for you to receive the manifestations and the situations and the opportunities that are about to come in your life currently. You were prepared for it. Your entire life, it was about shedding skin. Your entire life was about shedding skin. It was about shedding skin. Oh.
At this point, you know what's happening? In my humble opinion, she's at loss for words.
Your entire life, it was about shedding skin. Your entire life was about shedding skin. It was about shedding skin. Oh.
Now she's thinking about, oh, what more can I say? What more can I say? Maybe just stop talking.
Oh, it was about shedding skin, and the reality comes through now. This is for the collective, where I said that there were going to be more than one part. There's a collective here where your entire life you might have worked with the Morgan. The Morgan was with you from a very young age, And because she works long term, the long term is now coming to an end, and she might be coming towards you very intensely recently. You might be seeing a lot of her messages, a lot of her signs, a lot of a deep connection with the Morgan as well here, with the three deities, the three goddesses. You might be working a lot closely with them, getting a lot of messages from them, because you're nearing the end of their prophetic lifetime and their prophetic plan for you. The puzzle pieces are now being put together for you. Where you did not belong, it was because you were not meant to belong there. You are now stepping into those opportunities where you belong.
Am I the only one who's confused?
Where you didn't belong in the past, it was because you were part of that skin. You were part of those layers. You were covered in those layers and you didn't feel like you belonged there. So you were shedding your skin. I'm literally seeing a snake with the skin being shed completely, and you're emerging as the real you, as the real authentic you. You're releasing yourself, and as with that new skin, it's as if like they're showing me, it's like you had a layer of skin, of scales on top of you that was like green, but the real you, let's say it's purple or blue, whatever it is, there's the real you. And when you're walking into that room, you have to be that color in order for you to be able to do what it is that you need to do in those rooms, to do what you need to do with those situations, to be able to tap into your gifts confidently, and to be able to speak confidently on your gifts and confidently on who you are as well. Being confident in who you are, being that you are not like everybody else. Your entire life, it was a preparation for you to get comfortable being different.
Can we talk about how dedicated she is, though? And how passionate she is saying all of this? But then again, of course, she has to be dedicated and passionate because, like, she's on TikTok. She makes money from this.
To get comfortable being different, not being like other people, and knowing that because you are not like other people, you will be able to achieve what it is that you need to achieve, and you will be able to lead who you are meant to lead. All of this is coming to an end. All of this is being constructed. You are shedding your skin to be able to walk into those rooms that were destined for you. It's as if like your entire life and the entire life around you, everything was all connected for you. Everything was all connected for you to be able to get there. All of the people around you, and you're realizing it. You're looking at people differently. You're seeing life differently. You're seeing your dreams, your visions, your life, your purpose from a different frequency, from a different light. You are observing this life instead of getting attached and lost in the human experience. Because when you were getting lost and attached to the human experience, you were trying to fit in. You were trying to get loose. You were trying to add more layers to yourself when you needed to shed them. Now that you are fully stepped out of that energy of the human, and you're just looking at your vessel from the outside perspective, and you are coming to terms with the fact that you are not part of this human experience, you are experiencing the human experience from the observer perspective, you are approaching your life and your purpose and your path from a different perspective, and because of that, there are certain doors that are opening for you. Let's go to part 2.
This is not the end of the message. I'm not going to no part 2. I'm just not. That was a lot. And what did we learn? Nothing. Did we get any clarity? No. I watched the entire thing and left me confused. Shedding skin and snake and gold and mansion and Ferraris and purple and era. What else did she say? These buzzwords and 155 and 355 and 555. I guess the point of making this video, I just want people to be careful. Careful who you listen to. Because a lot of people on the streets would do anything and say anything for money. And careful who you invite into your relationship, your personal life, your business. Because people be inviting these people into their business, their relationship, their personal lives, private affairs, and giving them the power, the authority to tell them what they should do and how they should act, what decisions they should make. Even tell them what their partner will do in the future. And tell them how they should act when that, like, it's just crazy. Careful who you listen to, I beg, because this one. But what are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comment section what I think about this. This is insane. I can't believe it.